What's up, man? Happy Wednesday to y'all, man. Hey, hope y'all having a smooth click right there. I just clicked the help button. Hope y'all having a smooth, regular Monday, man. Wednesday, man. Well, I say Monday, man. I'm bugging. If y'all having a smooth, regular Wednesday, man. We halfway through the week. You know what I mean? Speaking of halfway through the week, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was starving at the gig. Food couldn't wait to get off to eat. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna eat with your boy tonight, man. Mm. Right now we eating some gourmet beans, man. Made by the OG, man. Feel me? With some white rice. Got some fish in there. I mostly just eat fish and chicken for real. I prefer fish for real, we being honest. And now and then, I had some chicken for real. Within the soup, man. Bon appetit. I actually just made this food. In the process of charging my phone. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Today is Wednesday, technically. But it's like the last day of the days of working for me, in the sense of, I got a couple of days off. But it's low-key like the most hostile day. I'm not going to lie. The work environment and where I got to be. And so I was on the bus, man. I was thinking like, damn. What type vibe YS want to be tomorrow? The question is easily answered. It has to be a smooth vibe, but it's mad smooth vibes to YS, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm really talking to God like, yo, man, I don't know why I even got to figure out how I got to be, man. It's just silly, you know what I mean? Nah, real talk. I'm like, man, I should just be able to go in there and fully be YS, but it's crazy, bro. You can't really fully be yourself everywhere, you know what I'm saying? It's almost too much shining or whatever. I don't really know, man. It's like, the reason I'm telling y'all this is because it's like, bro, I'm noticing a constant, Roman, what's up? Keely, Corky, what's up? I'm noticing a constant battle with energy vampires, bro. Shout out to Gamer Boy Manny, man. We eating. We're smashing some beans right now. Beans and rice, food. Yo, it's me, Slasher. My boy said, take off your mask. I want to see your face. Are you handsome or Shrek? But nah, the reason I'm telling y'all this, bro, is because, look, shout out to Slapshot Bo 7. It's called, bro, I've been dealing with a lot of, shout out to Roman the Monkey. He said, W Mill, for real. I have to charge up off the beans, you heard? But now I've been dealing with a lot of energy vampires, bro. And you were like, what is an energy vampire? It's like, bro, literally somebody that just wants maybe a little trickle, a bit of your energy, a talk, a conversation. They just want to touch your shoulder. You don't even know these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? This shit be crazy. Now I get on the transit, it's public transit, bro. It's 2 seats, fam. I sit in the seat by the window because I like to look out the window. Fool, there's no way you should even graze me as you walk by, better. But somehow 2, 3 people would graze me, graze my jacket or some weird shit, and it's like, come on, fool. This shit is crazy. Or you might have somebody literally ask you a rhetorical question, fool. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Larry, what's up, boy? Larry Gray, go that. Shout out to I Like the Glitch. Pele said, where you from? I'm from where you're from. Shannon Dodd. He said, can you watch Bite by Night trailer? Yo, lazy, what's the word? Man, I can't really speak too much on that little mouth. You know what I'm saying? Little to mouth. It's because it's too much of a controversial topic, you heard? He said, hey, I just want to say God love is bigger than anything we face, and his grace is always there for us no matter what. Facts, Slither. He said they threw a spear and got on random strings just across. Now, facts, the facts that y'all saying this is cool because look, he said they pull ups, ask me if you work for the government. Nah, fool. What sports team do you support, man? I've always been a Lakers fan, man. LA. You know what I mean? But listen, though, the reason I'm telling y'all this, fool, listen, is because, bro, the fact that these two people come on here and say that God grace always got us from whatever we got to face is what I was really on my mental the whole time because it's like, bro, I got to develop certain archetypes for certain environments, fool. This is crazy because it's like, dang, it's like, it can't be all YS. It's got to be 5% YS and then the original archetype for that environment. This shit is wild. You know what I mean? I'm talking to the Lord. I'm like, yo, dog, I ain't gonna laugh, fool. I can't really even fully be me in certain areas. It's kind of crazy because, you know, I feel like too much of that. I'm already getting hated on, gangs. Like, too much of that is like, these folks might, they might want to blow me up, you heard? he said, are you pregnant, bro? You crazy? I know this fool, he worked at some Arizona warehouse. He said, another Phil rapper with a job begging for money, bro. Y'all saying some crazy shit right now, fool. Y'all lying, bro. Y'all out there, y'all smoking glass. He said, bark like a dog. Come on, man. Speed does that for you guys already. I'm not Speed. He said, garbage can juice breath. Yo, Genevieve, I say all my own prayers, man, but just pray for everyone in the world. You know what I mean? Not just me specifically, Yerk. I talked to God directly, man. I was talking to God today for real. Let me get back to what I was saying. Y'all distracted me, man. Dog. My boy said, do you smoke weed? Come on, Pele, of course, man. I'm a herbalist, man. Go out on them, man. Environmental specialist, man. Agriculturalist, man. All them words, planter piss, man. Photosynthesis experimenter analyzer. You feel me? But nah. So as I'm talking to the Lord, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, yo, why? It's kind of crazy that I gotta have mad archetypes for certain environments. I don't like that, fool. It's like I gotta disperse my energy differently or something. I just can't flow. You feel what I mean? And I went on Twitter, fool, and it was like this little clip where it's like a bunch of young men was at like a Bible study. Like they was just all, you know, like older, like 20s, and they was talking. And then some lady tried to interrupt and cast like a spell or somewhere. You feel me? But after she left, one of the kids that was talking, he said, whenever you're doing a good thing in life, it's impossible to not have oppositions. So you always hear people say they got ops, but nah. God's warriors always have, bro, the toughest spiritual ops, gang. No cap to you. I'm not gonna cap. And they come in different forms, brother. And they just want a piece of your energy, fool. Like I got people that would literally act slow just to continue a conversation with me or to ask me questions. But it's like, to me, that's not really how I operate, you know. I like somebody that's hip, somebody that's on the money, somebody that's on point, you know what I mean? So I don't have no ops, man. My only ops are like I said, my ops are spiritual vampires, brother. Those are my ops. You know what I mean? And it's like, personally, I could defeat all my ops without a second thought, bro. But it's not set up like that, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm in environments with the ops who are spiritually influenced through another person's body, fool. And that person really, really wants to be cool with me, brother. Like, really. But the spirit inside is always gonna do some weird shit. So it's tough because it's like, damn, I damn near can't even look at this person, gang, or talk to this person, gang. And it's like, it's like that burns that person up. Cause all they want is a little bit of your energy, bro. A little word, like that person might ask me the stupidest question in the world, fool. Just to get like maybe 3 words out of me, but I only can give them one. So it's tough, man. I'm telling you, but this is how I gotta be, man. As I go forward in a sense, man, because a lot of conversations and shit like that, man. That shit's pointless, man. I ain't gonna hold you unless it's direct to something or it's like really enlightening, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm tired of like having pointless conversations, bro. Like I rock with y'all. We talk about the illest things, fool. That some of the conversations me and y'all have are better than the conversation I would have with like a lot of people in real life, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Rowdy, what's up? I see you changed the profile, fool. I like that new profile pic, man. But I'm telling y'all real stuff though. And if y'all can sit here and really think about what I'm saying, think about some of the people you're around. Can you really even have good conversations with them like what we have on the live? You really can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like that new profile pic. You know what I mean? Yo, serving for forever, man. Come on, man. John 3 verse 16. That's like a Sunday school Bible verse right there, my boy. I feel like everybody know that one, fool. They faithfully taught that in Sunday school, man. I ain't gonna lie. They used to teach all the kids that John 3 verse 16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. You know what I'm saying? But I used to think, like, why would God give his son? You know what I mean? He said, I got multiple now. That's fire, though. I used to think, like, but why would God give his son, though? That's his only son. Why would he sacrifice such a thing? You know what I'm saying? I never got it. You know what I mean? But then I was like, okay, what if the son wasn't actually a kid? You feel me? What if it was the son? What if he really just gave the son? You know what I'm saying? He said, peep the name. Rowdy the dad. Yes, Sirski. Hey, tell me this is this your other channel? There's gotta be your other channel. Yes, sir. Hey man, you see how you just got me so excited right there, fool? That's real, bro. That's real transfer of energy right there, right there. You received a download and you executed, bro, and it turned me up, man. Guess what? What else is there, Roddy? What else is there, man? My boy came with bags of tricks today. He said, he said, I feel we lit. Come on, hey, fool. Hold on, man. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. We gotta stop to chat and get Rowdy, man. My boy Rowdy, that Don, Rowdy, that dad. We gotta give my boy Rowdy a round of applause, man. Rowdy is inspirational, Rowdy. Now listen, Rowdy, I love you, B. Because listen, personally, I was talking to my OG today, man. Certain people that send here to deliver messages to us, you know what I mean? Whether it inspires us, motivates us, gets us going, gets us focused. Some people are here for that. And just how I'm on a live, bro, I was influenced by another creator, fam. I used to watch his lives every night. And during that part of my life, I was going through like a little bit of a tough time in the sense of just, what do I do? Do I still keep these 12 group of friends that I chill with every day, but I know for a fact they not really riding for me like that? Just to say I got a group of friends, do I just be dolly and cut everybody off and know what comes with that, me being fake and all this other, all the gossip? You know how it go, man, because you don't hang out with people no more. This was what I was going through in my mental, fool. But I knew I had a lot more potential than a lot of the people I was around, fool, to the point where I allowed myself to just let them be around me, brother. And that kind of affected me in the sense of how far I should have been. So it was like I used to watch this dude named MKIS, bro. He's the reason I got on the YouTube, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I always had a YouTube page. I never did nothing with it. Nothing. I didn't post consistently. I had music that was from 3-4 years ago. So for me to take that message, and besides me, it was a few other people that took that message, bro. But you know, You a real one, Rowdy the Don, because you humble, gang. The reason I say you humble is because, listen, bro, certain people, you give them a download, you give them a gem, they get the gem and they looking like, man, I don't need you no more. Like, I don't even care about you. But you not like that, bro. That's why I wanted you one of the ones. You feel me? Because even as you go up, it doesn't change your perspective, you know? And you being able to get your fiance to believe in this vision that you have is was so fire. You know what I mean? It's fire because it's like, dude, she can establish something for the family too. You know what I mean? This is something that you guys can both bank on too. This is something that you guys can fall in love with together, bro. You know, process together, and then who knows who she's gonna inspire. You know what I'm saying? But this is how the transfer of energy works, brother. Right there, like when you told me that, I got mad excited, I got geek, bro. You know what I mean? I'm like, let's go. You feel me? Because I'm genuinely happy for you. It's beautiful, bro. It's a beautiful thing, man. And grind, bro. Go hard. You know what I'm saying? God has literally given you a good mind, brother. And not a lot of people got that shit. That's why I'm telling you today, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I rock with y'all. We really be talking about trail stuff, bro. We really have good transfer of energy, but it's a lot of people out in the world who I'm just not gonna really be talking to, bro. You know, not just cause I'm better, but it's just not the right conversation, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I know y'all feeling it. It just fraud, bro. It's nothing worth talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see these people every day, bro. They in your building, at your gigs. You know what I mean? You see them every day, man. Yo, listen, I'm not shouting out nobody but YsEats and my boy Rowdy the Dad and Rowdy the Don. Rod dun 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 da da. Don't come in here with all that 2006 gangbanging shit, man. That's 2006, bro. It's 2026. We 20 years up. Anything relating to gangbanging is from 2006, man. I know. I knew when dudes was wearing blue, red, flag in a pocket. You know what I mean? Like that was 2000s. We're in the 2020s, man. So you got to calm that down, Rich. You might have to start listening to some drill music. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some meditation sounds. Yeah, get all that stuff out of your head. You feel what I'm saying? Because that ain't gonna get you nowhere. You're either gonna get behind bars and you gotta fight. You get behind bars, you Latin Kings, you gotta be with the Latin Kings. You get behind bars, you Crip, you gotta be with the Crips. But then here's where things get complicated. Blacks, whites, that's a whole nother gang in there. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, man, let all that shit ride in like 2006, bro. That's just from 2006. So really, the gang shit when you get in jail don't really matter because if you Crip, you with the blacks, but you white, they gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? If you Mexican, you Crip, but you with the blacks, the Mexicans gonna beat your ass because you not with the Mexicans. I'm telling you, I'm telling you real shit, bro. So out here, it doesn't work like that, fool. He said cleaners represent Internet Explorer, bro. They don't care, bro. They don't really care about that stuff, man. They see stuff on TV, bro, and they glamorize that shit, man. That shit's not glamorous, man. You go in there, somebody will punch your eye out, man, like Kimbo Slice. The guard will do this. You don't see nothing. They beating your head in to a potato. You feel me? That's what's happening in there. Like, you might want to chill out. It gets serious, man. You know what I mean? Anybody that want to be a gangbanger, get into boxing, bro. You just got too much built up tension or anger or whatever. You gotta get into boxing. You know what I mean? This dude's in there like Kimbo Slice, gotta knock your eye out your socket, boy. I remember, bro, I'm telling you, it was this OG. He looked like he did like 20 years. He was 30. I used to work with this dude named, I'm gonna call him R, man. He was soft, bro. All taller than me, bro. I'm like 5'11", fool. Or kind of look like he could be middle linebacker, you know what I mean? Maybe tight end for real. I ain't gonna hold you. So he probably like close to 200 pounds, maybe like 6'2". So me and him working together, we on the second shift. It's busting on the second shift, bro. It's like hood niggas coming in there like trying to trap, trying to do a lot. It's a gas station. So the OGs come in there, they get cigarettes. So you know every OG come in there different, bro. You got the OGs that's real player. They come in there like, yeah, what's up, young buck? Let me get the Newport 100 shorts, man. Yeah. Let me get some of them lottery tickets. You know they cool. They feel like they in a video shoot. You know what I mean? It's OGs come in there, throw you a little nug, like keep up the work, young buck. You know, throw you a five. But then you got the OGs that come in there like they just ready to whack some shit. No cap. So I remember this dude came in there. This man had to be like 6'6", fool. I ain't gonna lie, dude was buff. Like, look like he spent time in prison just lifting, bro. So he come to, soon as he come in, R go to the back. I put this on my brother's life, my brother's that passed, man. This man R get off the registers, instantly go to the back of the store, like the kitchen. He don't never make food. So I'm like, what? He must be scared of bro. So OG come in like, what's up? What's up, nigga? I put this on my life. So the moment I hear that, bro, I'm already telling like this man gotta smoke them Newports ASAP, bro. If you don't smoke the Newports ASAP, he's more likely to like just punch on anyone. No cap. So he's like, what's up, nigga? Y'all got them Newports? So I'm like, yeah, OG, we got the Newport hundreds right here. He's like, yeah, let me get the hundreds right there. How much they is? And he asking me unnecessary shit, but he trying to check my temp, bro, just to see. So I'm like, they like 12 something, you know. He's like, oh, okay, bet I got that. He's like, it's a dub. I got a dub for you. So he give me the dub, so I give him a chain. He like, you cool, bro. You know, I don't really like coming in here, but you cool. You know what I mean? Have a smooth day, young buck. So he walk out. R come back out, and I'm like, yo, why you go to the back? He like, bro, that dude, he just be on some other shit sometime. Da da da. So I'm like, they must have experienced, but I ain't gonna lie, he looked like he was in there knocking shit out, bro. He was diesel, fam, sturdy, like sturdy. Leg day, arm day, chest day. Yeah, he said, hey, bro, remember me? Nah, I don't remember you, Fudge Brownie. Your name's Fudge Brownie, man. Whenever I was creating my names online, I wanted them to sound cool, not none of that type stuff. You know, I don't remember you. Yo, Brisk 1971, what's up, man? But yeah, it gets serious in there, man. So stay out of there if you're not really physically fit. If you get in there, why y'all be thinking? People don't never think why everybody go in there and work out, bro. Dog, you gotta work out, bro. You gotta put on weight, bro. You don't have a choice. Or you will be getting folded. Dude, everybody that go in there, they work out. They come out like buff. You never wonder why you think everybody just want to lift weights all day. They got to. They gotta get a little stocky so they just can't be getting folded. No cap. You fresh fish, I'm 160. I had to really be in the gym. I'm heavy on the bench press. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got a wrestle a 240 mug, you know what I mean? He get a toss in your ass, boy. Like, but you gotta put on weight while you in there, man. It's like an advantage. You're gonna see a lot of people in there buff. Or at least they gotta get strong. You know what I mean? Super strong. Even the dudes that can't get super buff, they're lifting every day, bro. So they strong as ever for real. But it's not a place you want to be, man. It's like you gotta be too much on your guard, man. You can't be overly happy, goofy, because it make you look like you sweet. Mr. Waffle said he gonna call Ice, man. What you gonna call him for, man? You gotta talk to him about something? Yo, Aunt Amy said, can you lower your volume of your breathing? She says distracting me from my tax audit. Yo, Amy, you need to figure out how to pay back the IRS for me, man. I owe them a couple bands, man. Get on that. Get on that, man. I just hired you as a PCA, personal certified accountant, you heard? You know what I mean? You work for me now, bro. Yo, come on, man. Hey, Mr. Waffle, link up with Wango Mongo, man. You guys are two peas in a pod, man. Like, I don't be getting where y'all be coming from. But y'all always come. Sometimes y'all come earlier than this time. It's a little later. Y'all usually come at 15. Nah, bro. Jail is never the thing, man. You say I'm low income? Hey, man, you could think whatever you want. You might be richy rich, man. Yo, Cristiano, man, Ronaldo, man. I'm a Messi fan. I'm not a Messi fan. I'm a Real Madrid fan, bro. I play FIFA, bro. I use Ronaldo, man. You know, people really sleep on Marcelo's, bro. Marcelo's Toni Kroos, you know, Benzema, Pepe. Come on, man. Mudrich. These are the guys I'm using in the game, plus Ronaldo. You feel me? So I gotta go Ronaldo, man. Everybody wants to compare Messi to Ronaldo. Messi's top quality is dribbling, bro. When Ronaldo has a lot of like perks about him, bro. He's overly athletic, bro. He can score from almost everywhere, bro. He does freaky stuff scoring, bro. Impossible goals. You know what I mean? Like Messi, he would dribble the shit out of the 18. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he got that. Ronaldo, he don't got time to do all that, man. He just want to do some wild shit. No cap. Oh, they switched the name on that? Nah, Messi ain't got all the above, bro. I'm telling you, like Messi got dribble moves, bro. People, when they look at Ronaldo, he's way more athletic than Messi, bro. Messi ain't doing a lot of like headers like that, bro. Dude, do you see how high this man be jumping? Y'all are bugging, fool. Bro, it was a header where Ronaldo jumped way higher than three players. Perfectly got that jump in there. Like this is like stuff that you guys won't look at and see the beauty and the highlight and athleticism. And it's like, nah, that's impossible. But, you know, it's all about favoritism. People don't look at reality, bro. They look at who they like more. Like, I can look at Messi and be like, yeah, Messi definitely dribbled way smoother in the 18 than Ronaldo. Ronaldo's faster than Messi. Ronaldo dribbles fast with the ball better than Messi. Like for real. When you talk about just being elusive in the 18, Messi got that. He can be elusive. He can out dribble the guys and all that. If Ronaldo wanted to do that, bro, he would. He just doesn't care, fool. The reason I say that is because there was a dribbling drill where they had players doing a certain dribbling drill, but they was ineffective, meaning that they was taking too much time delaying dribbles. Ronaldo got in there and did that shit in like 4 seconds. You get what I'm saying? It's like that's how his brain works. He's like, okay, why waste time? I want to do this now. Boom. How do I do this now? Boom. That's how he thinks. So if you get that, you get what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying? He said Wayne Rooney and his mother. Yeah, now Wayne Rooney's fired too though. My boy say I am on food stamps. Yeah, them joints hit today, buddy. I told my OG, I say, yo, Pops, food stamps just hit, man. We up. You know what I mean? We getting everything. We buying Cub, man. We at Cub or Walmart? Which one? Yo, we dropping a bag on there, you heard? Yo, tell them line up 5 carts. You feel me? Ain't no shame. Ain't embarrassed. Would you want me to be embarrassed? What? I called him. No cap. I called the car and said, welcome to the EBT line. I said, they asked you, they said, what is the last 4 of your card number? Put that in. It's like, what is your birthday? Put that in. And it said, your EBT is active. Your card balance is. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's up. So, yeah, don't be embarrassed, man. Y'all get on here. Y'all be asking the stupidest thing. Like, are you on food stamps? So what? You not on food stamps. You're bugging. You the one that's not really getting the sauce. You know what I mean? You paying top dollar for them cheese, boy. You paying top dollar for the tortillas, fool. You know what I'm saying? Just to say you got it like that. But you ain't got it like that. You ain't got it like that. You working. You know what I'm saying? Your KFC manager Mufasi, why y'all always gotta dress up like that? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. For a second, I thought you was that streamer that be playing the game. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bust your ass on Call of Duty, but that's not you though. I ain't gonna lie. Fool got all the legendary guns, but he do be going crazy though, man. I thought you was that boy that be. His name is like cosplay or some son. Maybe his name KFC manager. You said he donated to 2.99. That's cap. I can't see it because you can't drop super chats. You said you capping right now, man. Where you donate that at? Go buy a book, man. Go buy 20 copies of my ebook, man. Holla at me. If you do that, I'm gonna know. XX3 music, you laughing? Now that was it. Donated $2.99. Get your ass out of here, man. You ain't said no cheese, bro. He said, I ain't buying your book, gang. Nah, listen, man. You might can get the audio tape. It's on Kindle, you heard? He said, what are you up to tonight, man? I'm conducting a fire live with my peoples, man. You know what I mean? Vibing with them, showing love to the chat. Kiade Akamasu, 88, man. He said, Jimmy said he don't know how to read, but he know how to write. Ain't that something, huh? You don't know how to read, but you know how to write, Jim. At least you know how to write, buddy. You know what I mean? And you can work on reading as you go, man. Just keep writing. He said, let me call you for a second, bro. Nah, bro. You not calling me, bro. What you mean call me for a second? What? Like on the phone? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I don't even like talking on the phone, bro. I really don't like texting, and I don't like talking on the phone, bro. I'd rather talk in person or FaceTime, bro. Talking on the phone, I like talking with my pops on the phone. But as far as just staying on the phone talking, that stuff annoys me, bro. I don't know. Unless it's like a real meeting or something, it's like, okay, I gotta do this. But I don't like texting either, bro. Cause I be feeling like texting is like everybody trying to think of the coolest shit to say. You know what I'm saying? Like they just want to say the flyest thing. Like it, somebody might not say a normal response to some shit. They might try to sound extra cool. Like, you know what I mean? He said good because I was about to cook you like rice on your own live. Oh, you was gonna cook me on my live? I mean, that's cool, man. You cook me, man. Go ahead, cook up, man. You the chef, man. These folks gotta eat, man. Cook up, man. Get in the kitchen, man. Chef, just a dude. He's just a dude. Nah, you funny as shit. I'm finna roll up some gas while you cook me though, man. How y'all doing, man? I'm finna pearl one. Yo, Pujani, Fieri. What's up, Pujani? Are you Indian? You say I look like Eddie Murphy. All right, bet. I heard that one. Who else? Eddie Murphy. He said I look like Eddie Murphy. Just a dude, K7U. What made you want to make your name just a dude, man? Every time I think about that, I think about girls saying I'm just a girl. Like he said Froze on here that. Now that's a good one. I do kind of look like Froze on a little bit. I might have to give me the glacier. I might have the glacier ski, right? I need the light blue glacier ski, man. Call me YsZero. No, that was a good one. See, look, I ain't a bad sport, bro. I can give you credit when you got a good joke, man. Honey, where's my super ski? Nah, hey Roddy, that's the time I gotta be on. Honey, where's my super ski? Now, hey, that movie, The Incredibles, is fire, bro. That cartoon, that animated movie is fire, bro. I like The Incredibles. The game was fire too, though. They had the Incredible game. I don't know if y'all ever played it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna show y'all, man. First thing I do, I wash my woods, man, just cause they spray the woods down, man. So if you don't wash the woods, you likely to get a headache. You know what I'm saying? So I wash the wood, not like drench it, light wash. Yo, I'm in a BR right now. I got lights in here. I don't feel like turning them on. I'm just grabbing some tissue, man, to dry this junk. You heard? You know, light wash. You wash the wood. Boom. Dry it a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know, just lightly drenched. He said, watching a blunt, you must be mad. Nah, this is a wood, bro. It's not as flimsy and paper like as a blunt. You see, look. I'm gonna show you, even though I drenched it a little bit, it still looks like a wood. You know what I mean? Now I'm gonna just dry it a little bit, man, because it can't be wet, you know. But this right here makes it smoke a lot better because whatever they kind of spray on these joints, bro, that should be heavy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you like washing the leaf, so I'm putting you on, man. That's why sometimes when y'all smoke woods, a lot of people can't smoke woods. They get headaches because this exact reason. Like a lot of people would smoke woods and be like, it gives me a headache. That's because they never, they never wash it, fool. And there's a lot of shit sprayed on there. Look at all this on here. This is all from the wood. Look, you see all that? You know what I'm saying? It's really like brown. I don't know if y'all can see it. Look like I just washed some ash or some shit like that. My boy said I look like the principal from High. Boy, if you don't get your Jiminy Cricket, I'm just a girl dude looking eyes out of here, boy. You don't get your big, I picked the most corniest name for online looking at. He said, it's called tobacco, you dolt. Nah, bro, of course it's tobacco, bro, but they spray stuff on here, my guy. Nusabi. Yo, Cash Myers, what's up, man? He said, Professor Eats. Hey, you better not do me how they did me, how they did the professor. Like, boy, you don't get your Jiminy Cricket suit wearing, Colin Powell haircut having, get him. He's like, take your seat. Man, what y'all know about How, man? I used to watch all the classics, man. How is that stuff, man? No cap. You know how them boys met? He ran out of weed and bro had blunts. He's like, you got weed? He's like, I got blunts. He's like, bet. Ski Mask Eats. Yeah, man. Ski Mask. What's up? Y'all ain't even order y'all no ski mask, man. Y'all don't even be checking the link in the bio, man. It's a lot of treats in there for y'all, man. Yo, Roy Renook. I'm rolling up the ganja right now. I don't even know if I can show y'all some gas. He said the car's going for real. Yeah. Come on, man. The car's going for real. He said, what's 7 times 10? Oh my God, that sounds like a hard math problem for YsEats. Oh my, what could it be? Hold on, let me see. Let me add 10 7 times. 70, buddy. Is it not? Tanuki 270. I just said the answer, fool. Was I right or wrong? It gotta be right. He said 7 times 11 is 77, my boy. My boy came in with the math questions, man. He said, I can sit in your jorts. Whoa. Yo, Riley. What? What type time Riley on, man? What? Freaky. You know what I'm saying? You on that freaky type time. Freaky mug. And one thing about me, listen, I don't roll my whole wood, man. It's just me smoking, so I split it. Man, if you took a dump on my George, I don't want them back, man. I used to work at this garage, this garbage disposal job. And this one dude was like, hey, YS, when we go smoke outside, man, can I rock your sweater? I'm like, yeah, for sure. But we come back, this man got garbage juice on the sweater, man. It was a good sweater, too. I just told him, bro, you could have it, bro. I try to go live every day. Thank you, man. Thank you, Travis Brees, man. I didn't think I was looking fresh or nothing, but thank you. And I'll put this out, man. I ain't gonna get too chopped. I want to get back to doing the live up there. We ain't gonna go OD right now, you heard? I need to get back to the Lofsky. The Lofsky. I love these lives with y'all. Y'all the best. He said spark up. Nah, I did. I know you can smoke on YouTube, but I don't be trying to, man. He said I should just be in nature. Like this. Poke patch. Nah, for real though, man. You feel me? Shout out to you, Mr. Travis B. Reese, man. I appreciate you, man. Have a smooth Wednesday. If you dipping out, you know what I mean? We still gonna be here. But man, yeah, man, y'all gotta y'all gotta stick to certain things. I don't really drink a lot. Unless I'm chilling with a shorty, I might take a couple shots, but you know, drinking is just not my thing, man. I'd rather hit the herb, you know what I mean? Hey, shout out to Yes No. Appreciate you, Yes No, man. See, this is a test right here. You can wear the same fit every day, and somebody's still gonna like your fit. Yeah, kids, yo, shout out to Stephanie Nicole, man. Yeah, now that's facts though, man. Rowdy, kids be popping a lot of stuff, man. You know what I mean? That ain't it. You know, the Yerks, the WAP, all that, man. That's messing them boys up. This keep me right. I be feeling zooted. Sometimes I get so chopped, and I'll be like, dog, I'm too chopped. No, when I used to work there, everybody used to get OD chopped, bro. So not gonna lie. I don't even know how I used to make it through the shifts because I used to work from 5:30 till 8 p.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I used to take a lot of naps though. Somehow I never missed my flight. I had this young Migo, man. It's my boy, man. My boy BP, man. And it was like God placed him in the zone just to like keep me entertained because the motherfuckers in there was boring. You know what I mean? I was mostly entertaining. So I get in there, bro. It's boring, man. You got the supervisor. He cool as shit, bro. He playing these slow ass music in the morning at 5:30. So I ain't jacking it. I'm putting headphones on. So this little Mexican dude, he started chopping it up. And he's like, "Yeah, man, I'm trying to be a supervisor." So I'm clowning him. I'm like, "Man, you want to be a supervisor?" Da da da. I'm like, "You need to be under my wing." You know what I mean? So he's like, "All right, well, yes." So he just started rocking with me, following me, doing planes with me. But I ain't gonna lie, he was always hip. You know what I mean? I had my boy. He said, "If not, I'll upload on my OG channel." Yeah, Roddy, you gotta get busy, man. Hey, you doing something crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Antonio Martinez, I could spit a freestyle, man. Rosen said, "I tapped you out in middle school." Bro, I never wrestled games. I don't know what you talk about. We didn't even go to the same middle school. But nah, in middle school, I wasn't really much of a crazy fighter, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I used to get in trouble in school, but for stupid stuff, but like skipping class. But I never was like really fighting in middle and elementary school, brother. Middle school, yeah, a little bit. Elementary school, not much, man. I was more so cool, bro. Chill. Middle school, definitely. Nature lives go crazy for real. I just don't like smoking on the live just cause I don't want it to consume the live. Yeah, it'd be cool, but I want it to be a different part of the live. You know what I mean? Yo, you got my taxes, Amy? What I told you. Amy, what I done told you about my taxes, man. You know what I mean, Roddy? Like you can have a smoke channel, but it's like I won't be able to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like it just won't feel like I'm really doing a live. You feel me? It just look like I'm smoking. And I just rather smoke when I'm done with the live, you know what I mean? But I tap it a couple times. Yo, what my taxes at, Amy? Make sure I got like 12K. Well, 12K is too much to ask. Make sure it's 10K at least. She said one puff is usually enough, especially if you got that gas. Nah, no cap. That's all you need. No cap, Steph. Nah, Steph, no, Steph or OG. I ain't gonna lie. People be putting the whole tray five in the wood. You don't gotta do all that shit. They start doing that shit because they saw rappers doing that. It's a waste of weed. Ooh, a whole 3.5 in the wood. The wood fatter than his finger. They can't even smoke most of the weed in there. I mean, the duck looked like a mini joint. But it was like a trend. Yeah, they trying to be cool, Rowdy. Yeah, like they be like, I can't match with you because my wood. Get your goofy ass. You probably got only a tray five. You know what I mean? We doing stuff like that when we got a whole plate in the crib. You know? Yeah, it could be that. That's a different story, yo. When we got a plate in the crib, Rowdy, that's how we gonna come. But we ain't got a plate in the crib or a pillow. What we doing all that for, man? We got to conserve the green. The real ones know. You always conserve the green. You don't just go OD Wiz Khalifa if you ain't plated up or pillowed up, you know? So I smoke in intervals, man. Yeah, plate, we run, hey, it's gonna take a minute to run through that. I'm telling rolling up back to back, woods left. Roddy, you know exactly what I'm saying, fool. I done have plays, and I'm like, dang, this is never ending. Yeah. Foes in the crib rolling, that's all you need. Yeah, a plate. You can even do that off a half, you know what I mean? An HP. You know what I mean? Half plate, you know what I mean? That's all you need. You kind of go dumb off a half plate or a Q, but if you got something slight like a 7, you gotta be cool. Yeah, he said I did that at 13, bro. Yeah, but people be trying to do stuff to be cool, man. And when you trying to be cool, you end up being gluttonous. You start doing weird stuff when you trying to be cool. Like most of the people that be smoking Trey Fire, they don't got that much weed. Only the plugs can be doing that type shit. You know what I mean? But the plug ain't smoking a whole Trey Fire. The plug trying to get that off. That's a 40. No cap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is gluttony, but gluttony, bro, greed is one of the illest sins, bro. Well, I don't want to say the illest. It's not the illest. Catching the M is, but greed leads to all of that. You know what I mean? Because when you greedy, bro, you don't think enough is enough. So what do I mean? I kind of get examples of this before, man. Like it's a lot of people that's greedy, man. The pastors, they be greedy, man. The pastor being a position of authority, pastor have a family, but pastor trying to smash the women and on the praise and worship team, pastor trying to smash members in the congregation. What more could a pastor want, fool? He receives high praises. People admire this guy, but the pastor greedy. You feel what I'm saying? Besides being greedy, a pastor taking money out the congregation. This stuff that's happening now, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what greed make people do. So it's not like the pastor ain't getting enough. This man highly admired. When they go home, they say, yeah, Pastor Richie, da 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 da, he's a great guy, da da da, you know. That ain't enough for him though. He need to take at least 1,000 out the offering. What's up, John Double R? He gotta take 1,000 out the offering every week. 800, you know what I mean? My favorite color is gold, Claudia. You know what I'm saying? So that's greed, man. Like let's say I got the Mercedes Benz M4, you know what I mean? My boy Rowdy, I see my boy Rowdy, he in a McLaren Speedtail. And then I'm like, damn, I want that Speedtail that Rowdy got, man. Why Rowdy got that Speedtail, bro? I need that. But why am I so tight about Rowdy having a Speedtail? I got the M4. But I'm greedy. The fact that I ain't even walking or on a bike, gang. You know what I mean? But even then, you on a bike, what you want that car for? You still mobile. But it's like you don't have the ability to process why you being greedy. It's a spirit that's in you, bro. And then it leads to jealousy. It leads to people wanting to murder others. It leads to people wanting to do all types of shit. You know what I mean? Because of that greed, man. Mug take you out because of that greed. You know? So don't be greedy, bro. I ain't greedy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like to sit back. You know what I'm saying? I like to sit back and let things play out, man. When you get too greedy, you make mistakes. You jag yourself. You feel me? And you throw away certain situations because you greedy or you get played. That's one thing that'll have you not being able to see what's really happening because you're so greedy. It could be with money, women, fame, clout. People be greedy. Talking about greedy. You know what I'm saying? Like you, bro, you wouldn't believe how greedy people was when it came to some of the stuff I just listed, bro. They want to be front center, like they do anything. No cow, they cut anyone out. But none of that shit is forever, bro. Like all the stuff I just listed, fame, money, power, you can run on all that shit, man. People run out of fame all the time, man. So clout, people lose clout all the time. Power, people lose power all the time. And CEOs been knocked off. So it's like think about it. None of that shit's forever. So why be greedy for some shit that's not forever? Now if they say, okay, we got the Eureka water to live forever. You know how many people will want that? He said, can you give it to Jay and he can take it away? Exactly. You know what I mean? He said, you just get back from kidnapping Gucci, man. Nah, bro, I don't have nothing to do with that, man. Like that's another greedy situation, but it's like I don't know the details, you know what I mean? It's like a lot of people are greedy, bro. Start to realize like you around greedy ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They gonna show you some ways, somehow. Like I used to have a homie, bro. We'd be pre-gaming. He just had a bottle in his hand all day drinking to the point where it's like it's almost embarrassing to confront this type of person. Cause then it's like you make a scene a little bit. You got a little bit embarrassing. So sometimes people would grab a bottle, but he'd be acting like he just got the bottle. Like, nah, bro, you didn't buy the bottle. Everybody got to drink the bottle. You know what I mean? But that's the greed. That's the greed. Or like, or like, let's say, forget all them examples. You've been helping somebody for a minute, right? Tell them no one time, fool. Just tell them you can't do it one time, brother. It don't gotta be like a friend, you know. But you really been grinding for this person. You always deliver. You tell them like, I can't really help you this time. The greed inside that person that just wants everything you have, they gonna snap. Nah, bro, they gonna snap, gang. I ain't gonna lie. He like, yo, when I get back, I'll go show people their head, how their heads be not crazy. The chances they trying. Bro, you gotta vlog everything. I'm telling you, you gotta vlog everything. You gotta have footage, bro. Times Square. You know what I'm saying? But don't be greedy out there, man. Let the people that's greedy, it's like they gonna self-destruct, bro. You know what I'm saying? They always self-destruct. Let people self-destruct, man. A lot of times we don't let people self-destruct, man. We always want to try to get back. Everybody self-destructs, bro. Think about stuff you was doing. God brought you to a halt. You self-destructed. You made mistakes. You either stopped doing it, kept doing it, made mistakes again, stopped doing it, kept doing it, made mistakes again, and you're like, look, I gotta get this up, man. It's messing me up. You know, so you gotta let people self-destruct. I like to let people self-destruct because I don't want to be a part of why you say this happened. You know what I mean? It's all your own actions. You know, so but your greed in you is gonna drive you to self-destruct always. I'm not gonna lie. No cap. Cause it's like we need more. Like think about drug dealers, fool, that make billions of dollars. They just don't stop. Why? Because of the greed. I'm telling you that greed is like if they get a hold on you, fool, you gotta shake that. If you don't shake that, it's like, dude, you're not gonna have the ability to think. There's been people that literally finesse millions of dollars, bro. They just couldn't stop. You think they're gonna live on an island or something? They couldn't stop, brother. And you ask them, they're just like, man, I just thought I could keep going. I could get more. That's great. You know what I'm saying? So understand, man. It's like the leading sin to a lot of stuff, bro. A lot of people are jealous of you because of greed. They jealous because you look nice, bro. They wish they look like that. You know what I'm saying? That should be the craziest stuff. Or They jealous because people interact with you more than they interact with them at the gig, or people more receptive or receiving of you, or they mad because people interact with you more than they even talk to them. You feel what I'm saying? So you just never know, you know what I'm saying? Like why? But you don't got time to focus on that, bro. You just gotta stay focused on what you doing. He's like, facts. Shout out to Shot of Hog. Say I used to be going and giving homeless people a boost free, just walk out because I ain't want to do my boy was sobbing, begging soda every day. I seen shit hard with depressed. I went to the ones, you know what I mean? But that's how it be, man. And none of them tripped out. They got normal coke and it was different. Exactly. He said, "You look like Tony Yayo, Eddie Murphy." What was it, Tony Yayo? Man, I be in like Eiffel Tower eating like glazed duck with honey roasted peanuts. I ain't over there in the hood. Man, what you know about being in the mountains of Switzerland, eating 4-year age venison, drinking berries fresh from the trees. No, this is how Tony Ayo be talking on a podcast, man. So, nah, Tony Ayo is funny, bro. But yeah, man, just don't get caught in that, man. Easy to get caught up in greed, man. I done got caught up in greed plenty of times, but I had to shake myself because you get to a point where you stop or you keep going. And once you keep going, it's going to destroy you. Might put you in the grave 6 feet under. Because that greed, that had you thinking you could do anybody any way you want, buddy. But you got to remember, though, not everybody's going. Some people, they'll put you down right there. All it takes is one time to play with them. Like, well, I just bust out my album. I still... Nah, yo, Roddy, you funny as shit. Nah, charged up. Yeah, get charged up, man. You feel me? Get charged up. For real, though. Some people, you gotta remember, yo, you can't play with everybody being greedy, man. Some people will put you down, fool. And you won't even see it coming, man. I had this young boy, like he was finessing, man. And you can't, like I said, you're not gonna finesse everybody, man. Sadly but surely, he did get put down, bro. And I know it's from finessing, because I knew what type of time he was on, bro. You know what I mean? That what Paige just said, you still talking tough on the internet, huh, buddy? I ain't know I was talking tough, you feel me? He said, that for real, not greed. I needed that. Yeah, man. You feel me? But Roddy, you don't come off greedy, bro. Like you humble, bro. It's cool to people humble soul, man. One thing I like about you is like you really value your shorty. You always mention your shorty. When it comes to being greedy, it's like you never wanted a lot of light in the chat. A lot of people come, they want a lot of light in the chat. Like a lot of y'all humble, man. Stephanie, all y'all, like y'all don't really do too much. You know what I mean? That's real. So I pay attention to all of that. Cause I'm telling you, I'm dealing with real energy vampires in real life that I come in, they like, hey YS, is the sun out today? Then I gotta be like, yeah, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, what the heck? Weirdo. Let me clock in real quick. But it just they need a little bit of my energy. They just want me to be like, yeah, the sun is out. It's about 90 degrees and steaming. But they ain't getting none of that, fool. I'm like, yeah, it's out like that. So I know when a month is greedy, because I'm already dealing with greedy people in life today that they just want a little bit of you. I'm telling y'all, like, they want a little piece of you, bro. Like, fool. Bro, I hand somebody their card back, brother. I swear, I'm telling you, this shit happens every time. I literally have to hand people their stuff like this, bro. Like this. Because they will grope my hands, bro. Grope. Bro, I be having to use that hand sanitizer, fool. Your card is right there. You don't have to grope my hands, bro. But it's like, something inside these people, bro. Like, they just want a little bit of you. Like, whether they touch you or they get a laugh or something, bro. They fed, you know, that shit be throwing me, bro. So I know greedy motherfuckers. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all ain't like that, man. It's greedy motherfuckers in real life. I'll be on a bus, bro. I'm in a seat by the window, bro. You ain't even got a brush on me, bro. Touch me. Motherfucker, somehow to touch you and brush on you. And it's just like, okay, like, all right, you got what you wanted. like, you feel me? Like, come on, bro. Just chill. He said we come at 2. Now, facts, y'all energy fire though, man. Y'all energy fire. I feel like God blessed me with y'all, man. You know, this is all God's doing, man. All this was him. You know, shout out to YouTube also, man. I feel like YouTube rock with me in a sense, man. I ain't gonna hold you. You feel me? Because right when I started doing the lives, right away it was already lit, you know, and it wasn't like really measuring up to my numbers and following. So I feel like that was their doing, putting me in the in the algorithm for as far as live. My boy John 9 said, I think I saw you in Manhattan. What you was doing there, man? Our number one troll is that Sabi Bannister. Nah, God exists, fool. That's why you breathing right now, man. He said, appreciate that, Roddy. Yeah, man. You and Roddy tap in, man. Hey, Stephanie Cole, get on your YouTube brand, man. You feel me? But yeah, so when I first came on, I ain't gonna hold you. I never knew about the lives. I used to always watch the lives. So I'm like, man, let me just go lives. So I go live and they had the lives busting. And personally at the time, I used to watch other people do this. So I ain't really know the length to where I could just chat, you know, but I'm a talker, bro. It's nothing. So at first I'm like, I'm gonna just get on here and freestyle, man. You know, like so that's how I started freestyling. Dudes were like, man, who is this guy? Fake Kendrick, da 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 da. You know, they be going in. So I'm like, I'll rock with them. You know, I like that type stuff, man, because bro, I don't have to battle people in real life without wanting to battle them. It's forced. So it's like, then I thought about Freestyle Friday, you know what I mean? And then we created that, you know, and it was like, dang, I was like, yo, I could really take off with this like quarantine radio, you know. But then I realized like, okay, I don't want to dry it out. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, I gotta bring it back when we up. When we got like 80 in the chat, 100. Imagine Freestyle Friday then, bro. I might get tired of reading. It's gonna be so much comments, fool. I might miss some comments. Yo, Sabi. He said, I'm out. He said, all right, man, you take care, fool, and you dream about the Lord tonight, man. He said, people at work talking about they want to go to New York City. I'm like, you gonna cry. Now, New York is a gritty place, fool. Like you will get beat up, bro. Uh, you just gotta be smooth out there, man. Cause you will. You 1 minute away from my ass whooping out there. Like when you out there, it's a vibe though. I went out there 2 summers ago, like the summertime. Everybody like outside, bro. It's like a block party on every block, unless you're in the area where it's like spaced out. But it's people playing music on the block, just sitting down in their chairs outside, drinking beers or something. Like everybody's outside. You feel me? It's just lit, man. It's a lot. It's just a lot of energy out there. It's good food out there because there's a lot of cultures out there. But the only thing I don't like is like it's not enough space, bro. You know what I mean? It's not enough space, in my opinion, for everybody out there. You feel me? It's like, dude, that's why them apartments are so little. You in an apartment, you in a closet. They got a bathroom, a closet, and a little space. You know what I mean? You paying 900. He said, I'm eating ice cream with sorbet ketchup. There we go, CJ, man. That boy CJ, he said he created a YouTube channel for the nastiest food. He said the communities are nice, the people are understanding, but some people be raising a whooping. Now that's facts. If you in a nice community in New York, they gonna rock with you, bro. They gonna know you. Yeah, horns and the rude drivers. Nah, you definitely will get beat up in traffic, bro. No. One thing you don't say in New York is SMD. Don't be in traffic honking my horn. You say SMD. They're like, what? You done said the most foul thing you can say to a New Yorker. SMD. Y'all know what that acronym mean, right? You said I only make a YouTube channel if you collab with me. Boy, I am not eating no sorbet with relish. Get your ass out of here, man. Hey, yo, my mentor told me no collabs too, bro. Yo, Brody the Don, no collabs, bro. Unless it's with your shorty. I don't care if it's your partner in the neighborhood, don't collab with him. Cause it's gonna get to a point he'll be like, man, Roddy, I'm doing these videos with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you gotta give me the password to the YouTube channel. So I can upload when I want to upload. You know, I got ideas. I want to vlog too. Then he like, nah. Well, if you make money off this video, I need half of that. You know, you don't want none of that. This your shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, shorty got hers. Y'all got one together. It's like a bank account, bro. You kind of putting money into it. He said you look like an Ivorian coasting. Damn, that boy John must been on them lives before, because that's exactly what I am. He said, not a collab channel, like celebrate for a video, G. I don't know what you mean, celebrate for a video. What? Yeah, Roddy, they gonna flip on you. Like, let them see you getting a little more shine. They gonna be mad, like, man, I'm helping Roddy with those videos, man. What? That boy Roddy gotta give me some of that bread when he get up. He said, yo, you crashing out wild. How am I crashing out right now? What? Yo, who buys AZ? Tammy Russell. He said, I ain't sharing no YouTube channel I know is gonna hit 100K. What are you talking about, fool? Who's telling you share a channel, man? What? Yeah. All African girls be having them dump trucks though. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. He said, bro, please learn how to read. Calibrate, not celebrate. Oh, say what you said again, though, man. Calibrate. I thought you said celebrate, man. I apologize. It looked like celebrate. Oh, boy. Wait, CJ, bro. Go learn how to read. Oh, CJ, why you do me like that, fool? Now, imagine we in class and you tell me, like, bro, please learn how to read. Now I'm embarrassed, bro. You know, embarrass me in front of the class, dog. I'm never reading again. Nah. Hey, Roddy said I got the pine trees in my pic and it's carrots the island side, and my pic is me with my hair out natural. Dog, you look like one of them characters, fool. You look like you could be a character, a fighter, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? And we got this one. Okay, you kind of look like my brother, man. I ain't gonna lie, my brother AP. You kind of look like my brother AP in them pics. That's crazy. He got dreads too, though. That's how his dreads is. He said you should go look for Megalodon shark teeth. Don't you think I got them already? You think I can live under the sea? Under the sea. I'm gonna be eating everything in there. He said, an angel got the starry night to show her artistic side. Yo, shout out to his life for Angel. Angel and her creativity. Hey, yo, Angel, are you Rowdy this Don Shorty? Hold on. Don't tell me I ain't been paying attention, bro. Whole time. Yeah, John 9, I got tattoos, brother. He said, I'm gonna need to slow you down on the side. Please help me, dog. She already had a YouTube video. So are you her? Oh no. Oh, this you on her. This her page. Okay. Yeah. Dog, I wasn't paying attention the whole time, fool. I'm not gonna hold you. Cause I had shouted her out when you came in too. I was like, yo, shout out to It's Life with Angel, you know what I mean? Yo, that's crazy though. Yeah, keep grinding, man. Yo, y'all both gotta go hard, man. It's a lot of couples out there that do content, man. Couples channels, family channels do well, bro. Cause people like to it's very relatable. You know, a lot of people got families, so it's nice seeing another family succeed or win. You know what I mean? So it's fire, man. Keep grinding, stay focused, gang. Don't let nobody throw you off, man. I want you to get exactly what you want. You feel me? No cap. You deserve everything you want in life, bro. You a good dude. All the good people gonna win eventually, bro. Gonna take time, but we gonna win. You feel me? Everybody that's ill, they will lose. It's just how it is, man. It's inevitable. You feel me? It's inevitable, bro. Has to happen. Yo, Roman, what's the word, Roman? My boy said he's back. He's back out here, man. We gotta win, bro. He said, "You cold family?" Nah, nah. Just because I got that mask on, I mean I'm cold. Nah, Steven Rush, bro. You funny, bro. Some of y'all be having funny ways of thinking, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all be having funny ways of thinking, man. But yo, my boy Rowdy, shout out to my boy Rowdy. It's life with Angel, man. New beginnings, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my archetype right now, man. It's just a gotta be super smooth, less dialogue that is not required. You feel me? I want to talk to the right people, bro. That's one thing I noticed that I'm doing a lot of. It's like I'm gonna give strangers an opportunity, but it's like certain people that I know how they are. I'm not gonna rock with them. You said was up all night, yo. Right after I got the download, man. I'm telling you, that's how I be, man, and it's gonna pay off. Telling you, when I first learned how to record, it took me 24 hours. You know, I was through with like depending on people, man. So just do your best to watch a lot of YouTube videos, man. Don't overthink the content. You know what I mean? Don't focus too much on editing. Just focus on cleaning up, trimming empty spaces. You know, in shot. You know what I mean? INSHOT, where you just trim the clip. You know what I'm saying? But upload 2 videos a day. Upload 2 shorts a day. Have your shorty do the same. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like playing the slots. It's really like playing the slots. You don't know what slot is gonna hit, bro. You might put up a short that hit literally like 30K and get 200, 400, 1,000. I don't know the precise number, but it's like depending on how good the short is, you can get 1,000 subs off of one short, bro. This is like how it works. So it's like trial and error, trial and error. The more and more you do it, the more and more you get in the algorithm. I started my vlog channel is currently at almost 40. One clip just hit 33K, you know, but I didn't know the clip was gonna hit 33K. I can't say I did. That would be a lie. So this is how I'm telling you the shorts work. It's like the lottery. Now the videos is kind of like for your core audience. That's like, man, I rock with Rowdy the Dad, Rowdy the Don. I rock with It's Life with Angel. I want to tune in to this video, but don't make the video like 20 minutes until you got that real core audience, because the attention span is kind of like people attention span not like that. They be on TikTok, Instagram Reels. Those are shorter clips. So that's why you got the short parts to keep that RTS going. But then you got the long form video for the ones that are really locked in. You know what I mean? If you keep it like that and you do it weekly, I wake up in the morning, I post on my IG, post on my YouTube, post on my TikTok. Boom. Round like depending on where I'm at the job, I play the game for Twitch, or I play the game for Facebook Live, or I play the game for TikTok. I don't just play the game just to play the game. Godspeed, what's the word? I'm giving y'all the steeds on my day. During the midday around 5, 6, I'm gonna post another reel on my IG. That reel is gonna get posted to my Facebook. Then I'm gonna post that to my Snapchat. But these are the things that I work at every day. I do this every day. You know what I'm saying? There was a point I wouldn't get on a live, but I be getting on a live every day. So these are the things you gotta do to grind. I could give y'all a whole real basic on like a tutorial on YouTube, but for those who are serious, it had to be like a one-on-one. You know, where do you want to start? But I'm just giving y'all a regimen agenda of what I do every single day. Like right now, I got clips that I'm gonna post tomorrow. You feel what I mean? It's like a job. I got clips for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have clips for the next day. I'm gonna have them edited so it's like by the time I wake up, I'm gonna post it at 10 a.m. I'm gonna post it at 12 a.m. p.m. Whatever time, it's gonna be ready. You feel me? So this is kind of like administrative work, editing, having a schedule to release a image. This is what you do. So this is what you have to do if you want to have a successful YouTube career. Everybody be like, yeah, you gotta be consistent. Yes, every day. You gotta do this every day. And people be like, man, I can't do that every day, but you could go to work every day. What are you talking about? You go to work every day, do the same thing every day. Am I lying? What do you go to work and do? The same thing every day. Some days might be a little different, depending on the people, but you do the same thing every day. So why can't you do this every day? Once I got in the hang of doing this every day, I got smarter. I'm like, okay, well, I can literally take one clip and post it here, here, and here, and here, depending on how I edit it. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Or I can use my Instagram, post a clip to Instagram, is automatically gonna post it to my Facebook, stuff like that. So you start learning a lot of things, man. I mean, what am I trying to accomplish? I mean, I'm trying to accomplish a nice community, bro, that supports me in the sense of creating content for them, being somewhat entertaining, providing a good message, helping them at least be decent people in the world because a lot of people are shitty. In return, being in a position to at least return the favor if we do get to the top of the mountain. That's it. It ain't nothing else, bro. I don't want no award. Yeah, if you two send me one of them nice plaques, man, that's cool, but it's not like that's the goal, bro. That would be cool, but that's not the main thing. It's like, nah, this is what I'm trying to do. Give me a good support. Cause bro, in life, I know for sure right now, it's one person for sure right now that support me. My OG, my pops, you feel me? And I ain't grow up with too much support, fool. All you need is one. For real, you know what I mean? This is the illest shit you gonna hear. All you need is one. Most people don't think they need one. They think they need like 20. All you need is one. All it takes is one person to really believe in you. And if you really believe that one person believe in you, then you don't want to let them down. You don't want to fail. You do your best. So all I've known for as long as my life is to do my best. You heard? Now, it's like, cool. My pops, he a little older. I'm his oldest son. I'm the first. I'm the first one to come. You feel me? So I gotta establish something, brother, that at least is gonna have me in a position to help him out as he gets older. I don't know how y'all think when y'all look at your parents, how much energy do they got left? Not to say they don't got energy, but it's like they getting older. Where are you in a position to where, I mean, you ain't gotta literally do everything for them, but at least set them up. At least put them in a decent position, man. At least they ain't gotta be working. Cause y'all know people their age working. Y'all see them at work. Y'all know they people their age doing hard jobs. So that is what I really think about, fool. I don't be thinking about nothing else. Cause there's somebody that do. Like my pops will wake up early before he go to work and bring me the food I just ate. And just so I got food, dog. He be like, I just want you to eat for real. Cause I know if I can't really give you anything, I can give you food. That mean the most. That's something it's one of the most important things. Food, shelter. None of that other shit matters, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You ain't got those two things, you tight. You might die from not eating. You could fast for a while, but then you just gonna have to adapt to fasting. But if you not like that, bro, you been eating forever. It's gonna take a while unless you a monk. Oh, you might just be laid out in the street, no energy to walk. But this is real shit. So it's like, dang, okay, that's my focus, bro. That's why I'm doing a lot of the shit I do. Like if I can establish a business to take care of him, cool. To make his life easier, cool. To to make it less bills cool. Like, look at your parents and see how older they getting. Like, how much in a position are you to help them? Because you send them to the nursing home, they just gonna get mistreated in that home. I ain't gonna lie, they gonna be getting yelled out, beat up when nobody looking. He said, facts. I never hate my kicked or anything. I told him, especially when I said thank you for everything that he taught me. I'm still, yeah, exactly. But he made you a man because you gotta understand it's only so much your parents can do for you, brother. And most people they don't really accept that as adults. For a while, I ain't gonna lie. Like I was like, nah, my OG should have done more. But I looked at the situation he was in as I got older, like he did the most he could do. Real shit. Like y'all don't never really think about it. It's like if you with an OG, like your parents, it's not like my pops laying on the couch. This man working 2 jobs. He making sure the food on the table, everything straight. I got bus car to get to school. I got clothes. Of course, I'm gonna want more stuff as a kid, but he making sure I'm straight. What else I need? But other people, they need more stuff, bro. Cause they see other people having it, but they don't look at their parents or they grandma, whoever they living with, and see how hard this person trying to be like, damn, like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you like they really doing what they can do right now. You know what I'm saying? So that made me a man just like you, Rowdy. My first phone, I got a track phone. I bought the phone. You just couldn't call me, brother. You gotta text me. Cause I'm on minutes. I went and got my first cell phone, fool. Cause I'm like, damn, I don't know if my pops can pay a cell phone bill right now. He taking care of mortgage, all types of shit. Got my first cell phone. When I first got an official job, I'm like, damn, okay, I need to get a job. I went and got a job. Boom, started making my money, started paying my own cell phone bill. But put some money together. He added some money there. I got my first car. But it was like, okay, he really was showing me how to just be dolly. Because it's like he must have knew I was gonna have to be dolly. He said, amen, man, for real, Angel and Mom took me in. I gave back questions. Bro, just gotta make sure that can't look after themselves. Treated Angel for my mom, on my arm, shaped me. Yeah. So y'all just gotta understand, man. Get in a position to help them out a little bit, man. You ain't gotta be a millionaire, but do your best, man. Cause you know they getting old. It's like y'all gonna be sad when they gone, bro. But keep it a beansky. It's like it's gonna be tough. So if they not going, it's like do your best to make it worth while they here. Whatever bread I can help my OG with, man, I'm doing that, bro. I don't care. It's just I ain't touched a mad bag to where I can go crazy. You feel me? I want to go crazy for the OG. I want to surprise. I want to pull up on them. I want to call them like, yo, I need you to help me move something. It's gonna be his whip. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I need you to help me move this person whip. It's gonna be the whip I told him I was gonna get. Woo. When he hop in the whip, I'm gonna have him drive the whip, then I'm gonna FaceTime him. Like, yeah, how that whip driving? Or my homie said something was going on. And he be like, nah, it's fine. Da, 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 da. Like, he be telling me about the car because it's the car I've been telling him about getting him. I want to have him be driving around in his shit, you know what I mean? Then he gonna follow me to his spot. And when he get out, I'm like, yeah, we gonna park it right here, but it's gonna be the crib. And he was like, why we bringing it here? Like, yeah, cause it's yours, shit like that. So that's this type of time I be on, family. I ain't one of them young kids that I don't get it, bro. I get it, bro. I'm like, gotta take care of my OG, fool. That's why he had me first. That's like the purpose, man. And then the other ones that he had, you know what I mean? If that wasn't the case, I wouldn't have came first. You feel me? It's like God sent me first. Cause it's like when I think about being a parent, it's like it's fire when you have a kid that you can relate to and talk to, bro. It's important. Cause a lot of people that don't have that, they're lonely. Yeah, the relationship and stuff might work, but remember, as you get old, nobody gives a shit about you. The only people that care about you is maybe the government that trying to take your little bread in a nice uh, 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 senior living cribs, because they always They be taxing on them cribs, but they be nice. You know what I mean? But when you an older person, don't nobody care about you. Nobody cares about the old, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only people that care about the older are the kids. The kids. The kids rejuvenate old people. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that why your granny love to see the kids. The kids love to see your granny. You know what I mean? It's a different relationship for you to get. They rejuvenate them, bring them back. But remember, you gonna get old. So the most you gonna have when you old, besides your dollars, is the relationship with your kids. So if you got at least 4 kids, you gotta at least one of them kids gotta rock with you, man. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna say all of them go rock with you because kids be kids on their own. But when you get old, that's all you got. No cap. You ain't got shit else, fool. So work on that. You know what I mean? If you got them, be there for him. My pops, he there for me. That's why I love him forever. If he wasn't there for me, I wouldn't be on that type of time. But that was never the case, brother. It's the only person that really was like, yeah, I fuck with you. Like you really, I love you, son. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. All that, I don't really know that from anybody else, man. So I rock with him all the way. Cause I know if I was to have a kid, fool, and it was a son, I want my son to rock with me like that. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to Mac Marcel, is my partner there, but I'm Winnipeg posted. But your pops with you forever, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And if you do have kids, like I said, just be there for them so they know you care. But I ain't gonna lie, my niece, she's like from a different world, fool. Now, I'm gonna tell you about my niece. My niece is like a special kid, man. I just don't like the setup, but I ain't gonna speak too much on that, man. But my niece is a special kid. She like from a different planet. Now, she used to come over here when she was a jet. She was barely walking, fool. I used to babysit her for my sis go to work. So she'd spend a lot of time with me, but a lot of the influence on there. And I used to work overnight. I used to be tired. So she's so smart, like, I'd be tired. She'd let me sleep, bro. She'd eat her food. Nah, she'd eat her food dolly. You know what I mean? Watch a movie, and then she'd be like, it's time for you to wake up. Bro, I'm not capping. She wasn't even that old at the time. She had to be at least like 1 or 2. She was, it's time for you to wake up, YS. So she'll wake me up. And she like, my mom about to be coming soon. I'm like, for real? She's like, yeah. So she'll go grab my shoes. She'll grab my shoes. She'll bring my shoes. She's like, I want to help you put your shoes on. So she'll put my shoes on. So I asked my pops, I'm like, yo, she be putting my shoes on when it's time for her mom to come. Do she do that? He like, yeah. At the house, she know when it's time for us to go, she'll grab my shoes too and do that. But she don't do that for everybody. So I'm like, really? He like, yeah. So I'm like, all right. So it had been like a minute before I had seen her, but she used to come here a lot. So we went to the movies, but she's bold. She probably was like 4 or 5 at the time, went to the movies. I took her, my other sister came with me, then my other niece came with me. Went to see like some Madagascar like bird movie. So fool, she like, I'm like, what's up, Z? What you want to eat? She like, some popcorn, da 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 da. But bro, she like 4 or 5, bro. She talk normal, fool. I'm not gonna lie. So while we there, the cashiers is the younger kids, bro. They like high school. You know how it be at the movie theater. It be high schools there. You know what I mean? Yeah, Rio. It might have been Rio. Yeah, it was Rio. Yeah. It was the 2 blue birds. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God, Roddy, but that's what they wanted to see. So when we get in there, bro, I swear on my life, as we are standing at the cashier, this melted my heart, fool. She was like, YS, I just want to let you know something. I'm like, what? She's like, I love you. And I'm like, really? Dog, the cashier started busting out laughing because those type of kids, they're older than my niece, but they don't have that courage to express affection like that, brother. You feel me? So for them to see like a 4 or 5-year-old really say that to me, it was humorous to them, but it was probably something different. You get what I'm saying? And I'm looking at her like, damn, you kind of cold. You just really can say that at a 4 or 5-year-old? What? Your mind is different. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, damn, God was telling me like, nah, she's definitely different, bro. She's pure. You feel me? And it's something that's inside of her that God gave her that is like different, bro. Cause I don't really see no 4 or 5 year old like blatantly be able to express themselves and tell you that like with a straight face, bro. And it's like she take care of my pops when she with my pops. She making sure he cool. If he need water, like she's different, bro. You feel what I mean? And not every kid is gonna be like that. So it's like, damn, okay. She's definitely here for her generation. Whatever that might, whoever they are, Yeah. She used to be cool, bro. The only time she'd be crying is like when she first came because she barely knew me. Like, she only knew her mom. So she'd be like, I want to go to my mom. And she'd be crying. I'm like, it's cool. She gonna come later. And then she used to tell my dad, like, can we go to YS house? You know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, she be trying to come over now. Like, I'm like, yeah. She done adjusted to Unc, you know what I mean? But that's how it is, man. Kids always gonna keep it a real. Nah, it's facts. Nah, bro, you bugging. My niece is Z. She's a warrior. You know what I'm saying? See, God sent a warrior through her. I ain't gonna hold you. She's different, you know what I'm saying? Like my niece is so different. She checks my older niece, bro. My older niece is literally older than her by like 3 years. They had FaceTime me together, and my older niece would be saying some off brandish. My younger niece would check her, bro. She would check her, bro. My younger niece question my little bro who's like 20 years old. You feel me? Like she different, brother. I'm not gonna lie. She don't fare much. Like she gonna say what gotta be said, fool. Like, or how she's feeling, and it's like at 4 or 5. Nah, that's different. You know what I mean? Rosie May said, "What is wrong with you, man? Yeah, Roddy, you good?" He said, "Nah, that's R. Kelly." Like they be saying wild shit in here. I don't even pay attention to that. Kraylin came with some John Locke explanation. Kalen is John Locke. He knows the Pythagorean theorem in which a 4 to 5 year old or 6 to 7 or maybe 8 to 9 should express emotion, and then that should be considered normal behavior because, come on, man. That boy John Locke. No, CJ said, "Nah, I don't want to be top G, man. I leave that to my boy Sully." Do y'all know what that's from? My boy Sully, man. That was from Top Boy. I think Top Boy. You know what I mean? Jamie. Leave that to my boy Sully and Jamie. Jamie. Yeah. Yeah, I know about Top Boys, man. He said, haha, he need a guidance counselor. That boy is a scientist, man. That boy, that boy got theories. He said, show us the Rolex. Nah, CJ be geeking, man. I can't show nothing, bro. Ain't nothing to show, man. Wait for the site, man. I gotta start working on the site, man. I've been procrastinating, man. I gotta be productive after work tomorrow. Nah. Yeah, he's saying some crazy stuff though. Like some people that believe all these scientific theories or whatever, it's like, bro, how you know that shit for real, man? Somebody said that, man. Somebody put that in a book. But one of the classes I never liked was history class, bro. I used to always fall asleep. I used to have AP macro history, man. The teacher, he was a hater, man. He always want to call me to answer questions, and I'll be like, I don't know. Then I had this guy his name was M. He was like, I'll give the answer. I'm like, all right, bet. So I would always fall asleep in there because history to me was just kind of boring, bro. It was like it's a textbook of a lot of things that people say happened, but it's like I used to always be thinking like, how did this shit really happen? You know what I mean? But I couldn't really say that in that type of class though. You know what I mean? It was AP macro. But I ain't gonna lie, the only thing I like was like learning the graphs, supply and demand, and learning how like fiscal policy mixed with the GDP. You know what I mean? That's what I like learning about that money. I had the nicest teacher, man. It was called microeconomics. That's where we learn about the fiscal policy with the GDP, economic growth, all that. But I used to fall asleep in there. Me and my boy D. D used to be getting chopped. I mean, I'd just be tired. But the lady was so nice. She would still give us cookies at the end of the class and literally continue her lecture without waking us up. And we sat right in front of her class, fool, in front of the podium. And we will both be dozed off. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about KO'd. But she was one of the nicest teachers, man. She taught me a lot more than what she thought she knew. But I'm just somebody that's like the tone of your voice might put me to sleep, man. Like if it's no like change in levels, bro. You know what I mean? Like I just can't listen to somebody that's gonna talk like this the whole time and then expect me not to really just be bored. You know what I mean? You gotta add some trajectory and change the levels, because that's what keep the ear, tuned in. I used to literally be falling asleep on these people, bro. I'll wake up like the class is over. No cap. He said, "Hey, Mid Brown, to be honest, I never like math. Yeah, nah, math. I struggled with math till I got good at it, man. Somebody forced me. I never was good at math either, but I was good at math. I just was scared of it. And most people scared of math unless they like love numbers. But once you realize like we're all naturally good at math, it's gonna blow your mind. When I realized I was good at math, like every math number would pop up right here. I swear, like, cause it before then it would be like me trying to think. But it's like once I realized, like, dang, I'm kind of good at math, the numbers would literally pop up right here. Boom, boom. Cause I used to do this on a register where people would try to throw you off. They might give you change and then be like, oh, I got the change. You know what I mean? After you done rung it up to see if you know math. You know what I mean? I remember I was arguing with this one dude. He's like, I swear I'll give you a 50, bro. He's a Mexican. I'm like, bro, you did not give me a 50, bro, because I had to get buck with dudes in the on the register. He like, Migo, I did. I'm like, dude, you gave me a 20, bro. This shit changed back 625, man. He's like, all right, we're gonna check the cameras Monday. I'm like, all right, back. So I come back like Monday. He's like, Migo, I'm sorry. You was right, my friend. It was a 20. It was a 20. I'm like, come on, Migo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna do you dirty, fool. Like, I'm on cam, you heard? He's like, my fault, Migo, my fault. But that's when I knew. I'm like, yeah, can't nobody get me on the rest. I used to have the weirdest customer. He would come in, he'll be like, he'll get the slushy, he'll get 2 candy bars, and he'll be like, the rest on pump 8. But he would have already calculated that shit, you know what I mean? So he felt like he was the mad whiz when he did that. So I'm like, this dude, he's annoying. So every time he would come in, I would never respond. I just put the exact number on there because he didn't think I know. So one day he came in. Before I even put the pump on there, I calculated exact. I'm like, yeah, so you want that on pump 9? He's like, really? You know how to calculate? Nah, this dude had to be like a numbers geek or some shit, bro. This dude was weird, bro. He'd get like some bubble gum, freaking slushy, and like a candy bar. And then he'd be like, the rest on pump 8. You know what I mean? Like he try to see if you knows it, if you slow or some shit, but he already done got the number in there in his mind. So it's like if you don't say it, he'll be like, it's gonna be 1523, right? Dog, I was like, this guy is a loony. You feel me? But it's funny dealing with people like that, man. Anybody that work register, they know exactly what I'm saying. Be people that come in, they try to try you to see if you slow or not, man. If you paid attention or not, you know what I'm saying? If you was one of them people in schools that didn't know nothing, that way they can be like, how you work on a register? You don't know math. Hey, they trying to low key fry your goofy ass, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They trying to fry you in front of everybody, but you can't let them get that satisfaction, man. You feel me? You can't let them get that satisfaction. But math is easy, bro. It's just it's multiple ways to solve a math problem. Math is like indefinite solutions. I swear. It's indefinite solutions to solve any math problem, bro. Because numbers, it's something about numbers, bro, that just are they mix and match and they're very interchangeable, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. So always remember, there's multiple ways to solve a math problem. Like if I do, if somebody did 7 times 10, you could do 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 7 times. You feel me? Or you could do 7 times 10. You feel me? You could do 7 times 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 7. But you had to do that 10 times. He said Fibonacci sequence numbers are and everything is God's language. Exactly. Numbers are codes, but in order for you to get the number code, you gotta know the number sequence. You feel me? But then it goes into binary codes. What's beyond that? Maybe higher binary, secondary codes. So you can do literally a lot with numbers. And I learned this with damn, what's that one yeah, exponents to the 10th power, Rowdy the Don. I learned that doing that right there. What was it called though? It was a name for that right there, where you would have what's 12 to the 10th power, stuff like that, and it was like an infinite number of numbers, like, and you start to realize like, dog, it's something different about numbers. You feel me? But that right there is too much to talk about, man. It's just like that's like a Patreon topic, but understand that numbers are codes, bro. Real talk, like okay, I'm gonna give y'all 3 numbers right now that are really important to know. YouTube, this is for entertainment purposes only. You know, nothing crazy right here. I seen this on TikTok, but check it out. Now the first number, what is it? What is it? The first number is 1. The second number is 2, and the third number is 3. Now when you hear those numbers, you say 1, 2, 3. What does that mean? Now the first number is wisdom. You know what I'm saying? The second, which is 2, means knowledge. The third is understanding. Now these 3 things, they go hand in hand. You feel me? So you're like, or I could have knowledge and wisdom flipped. You know, I ain't gonna don't critique me if I'm wrong. Yeah, so it could be wisdom, knowledge, understanding. Now they go hand in hand, brother. So it's like you cannot have knowledge without wisdom. You know what I'm saying? But then you need to have understanding to be wise. Or if you it's interchangeable in a sense also if you flip it. You know what I mean? But let's focus on understanding. Let's focus on understanding, right? Simple understanding. Most people be like, I have understanding, but most people don't have understanding, broski. I'm not gonna hold you. So let's say me and Roddy the Don, we kick it every day. You know what I mean? Roddy's a smooth cat, man. He'll never do nothing weird, nothing. One day, Roddy pull up on me, and he's bugging out. He's in a shitty mood. He's kind of cheeky. He's just different. You know what I mean? Now, a person that got understanding will be like, nah, hold on. Man, yo, I'll be like, yo, Rowdy. Yo, you straight? Usually you don't really be on this type time for real, man. You good? And even though Rowdy might not want to talk about whatever he talking about, some gonna click in his mind like, damn, at least my boy YS know that something's off. Somebody that don't gotta understand, be like, man, yo whole ass dog, like you always acting like a cake, fool. You good? You got a skirt on or something? Like, man, I don't even know why I be kicking it with you, fool. Like, they don't have understanding because you never really like that, bro. You usually chill, relax, calm, easy going, smooth. But sometimes some shit might throw you off to where you gotta show a different side. Somebody that sees that other side won't have understanding because they want you to be the same person every time. You feel what I mean? So that's really what it is. Like wisdom is like there's a lot of people that have wisdom, but they don't execute the wisdom. You know what I mean? They don't do anything with it, dude. They just have it, so it's not really wisdom because wisdom needs to be shared, bro. It's knowledge that people need to acquire. You know, so it's like all that goes in hand, man. And then it goes into like I think the fourth is culture. You know, freedom culture. You know, which deals with like community and how we are with each other, you know. But yeah, it's a lot to this shit, bro. It's like the number sequence. Now I don't know if y'all ever seen Power, and it's like, Brother Raheem, what number is it today? Yeah, you know, refinement, all that culture, discipline, but these people got to learn that on their own time, man. Or it just sounds like I'm saying a bunch of dumb stuff. I'm not gonna lie, because each number represents the date on how you supposed to look at the date. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like a code that you gotta kind of like buy into, man. If you buy into, you'll get it. But if not, you won't really get it, man. And like I said, it's just a topic that is too in depth to go into. But you gotta do your own research on that type of stuff, man. You know, numbers mean more than what you think, for real. Y'all go to the Ning Ding, y'all see that 777 right there, man. Everybody want to hit that God tier. You feel me? If you hit that 777, you feeling good. You know what I mean? But those are Patreon topics, man. He said, y'all go meditate, no phone, no distraction. Yeah, but you know, it's sad because it's like I can't really get into that because Rowdy, like, you hip, bro. That's why I said, listen, I can tell how you vibing through the screen. Like, you ain't gotta do too much, say too much. I know already, you know what I mean? So all the things that we talk about, he said 5 minutes a day till you can find enjoyment and doing nothing. Yeah, just sit still. I be dolly, bro. I don't be having too much people around me. I be dolly because I like to mask and meditate in my own energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy myself, charge up off myself to the point where I don't need to charge up off anyone else. You know, I'm the battery. He said, yeah, I've been in the same spot this whole time. Exactly. So some people they're fidgety, you know what I mean? You get around, they just can't sit still. But being still is key. Having a still mind is key. You know, a lot of this stuff is self-improvement though, man. It depends who wants to improve. We can't force anybody to do anything they don't want. So whoever wants to improve, this is what you start working towards. Yeah, he said, for real, you got me. Now, Roddy, I'm telling you, bro, I'm on the money, man. It's just back then, I was so focused on helping everybody, it wasn't the right perspective. The perspective is the right people. You feel me? And the work is determining that. Now, let's say you was in here always trying to be the center of attention, always trying to, beef with people, this and that. You barely even beef. You always had a smooth, chill vibe. These are characteristics that I relate to because I know how a hater's gonna move, how attention person gonna move. They always gonna want to be in the mix. So these are things that I see, bro, on in real life that I don't see in you. I'm like, man, I respect that. Shout out to Time 1818888. The fact that 888 came in, it's like, okay, that's another number right there. You feel me? You know what I mean? There's 8 and there's 9. You know, when I'm on 8, I'm destroying shit. But it's like I gotta do light intensity because I could be destructive like Thanos. You know what I'm saying? But 8 you gotta build and destroy, man. So at the end of the day, I don't see a lot of ill stuff in you, man. And stay like that, bro. You know what I mean? It's important. It's key. Cause you need that to get on the ship, bro. Or wherever we finna go. Cause a lot of these ill motherfuckers, they ain't coming. I'm telling you now, they not coming, bro. There's no room for them. They just can't get through. He said, Pop always said you have to build around you before you can go outside of you to become a complete man. Now that's fire, Tom. You might have to put that on a shirt. Yo, shout out to Solomon. Solomon Tavaka Waka 1029. Shout out to you, broski. I appreciate that. Yo, Saved, you gotta chill, man. I would never do anything for a rack that I can get in less than 2 weeks. It's crazy. Most people approach me with money trying to buy me, but I'm priceless, you heard? The money is nothing. I tell a million birds, go ahead, rip it up in the sky, or throw it up in the Eiffel Towers or Times Square or something, and make the crowd go crazy. Some might even drop their baby just to pick up the cash. Like, dang, can you believe that was a mine, little lady? Who cares about the bag? I never sell out for that. I mean, you just gonna have to murk your boy, hurt your boy, church your boy. But I've been dead before. It means I gotta accomplish a couple things for you to take me out. Shit, if it's valuable, then I don't really mind to go, especially if my time to go. How many you gonna hear say that? Cause they scared to go, scared to sleep. Why? The only thing I think about, I told my pops, if I ever leave, don't be sad. I don't want you to weep. Just know I died for something that meant something to me. At least you can say, man, I went out like a G, except running and ducking the flea. Who cares about that? I'm the illest warrior. Fuck it, I'll fight an army of 300. If they defeat me, at least I'll put up everything that I had and be. I mean, I took some out. They felt the energy. They could live and tell the toes to they young kids. Real story, no fallacies. That's ill to me. Inspire some most. Most is scared of something. Like, fuck it. If they dropped a bomb, we all would go. So you shouldn't be scared of nothing. You watch my gameplay, I'm screaming at the bums on the game because they hiding in the spot. I'm like, get out the spine. Go ahead, kill a guy. You already done died. We down by 15. What's the point of trying to hide? Especially if you get revived. You get what I'm saying? They like, why, yes, he ain't really spitting. This nigga be playing. Is I'm just saying though, like, dude, if it's the same shit in the game, bro. It's like, all right, death, right? Death is easy, bro. It's not hard. Now I don't want to get too deep into this because I gotta follow YouTube guidelines. You know what I'm saying? But understand, if you in a game of Call of Duty and you died and we're losing, why are you hiding in the spawn if you're not a sniper, bro? Get your punk ass out there and smoke someone because you making an easy kill for everybody because we all in the same area. So they just gotta run to the back of the house, smoke you, him. We can't leave the area. So in a sense, it's like, I mean, if you're gonna fight, fight. Don't be a pussy. At the end of the day, if you're not gonna fight, don't fight. Simple. He said, my health is my true wealth and not money. Yeah, your health is your true wealth. That's the most currency you have, your health and your energy. Without that, it's nothing. You ain't got no energy, you're done. Imagine being sick, you're done. When you sick, you tapped out, you're done. So money and all that is cool, but like I said, that don't keep you healthy, man. That don't make you energized. You can buy energy drinks, but you still need real energy. You know what I'm saying? So money is cool, man, but don't let that shit make you go crazy, man. Bro, I done had some of the most superficial motherfuckers with money, bro. I don't like them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think if you got money, you gotta be superficial. I feel like you should be a boss, like a real don. Like, it's nothing. It don't matter. I'm up. That should be your vibe, not I want to step on everyone. I don't like those type folks, bro. I don't rock with them. I would never respect you because you got bread. I'm gonna respect you because what you got going on inside, man. If you superficial, I could get bread, man. It's nothing. And I don't like a person that's trying to impress me with money. I ain't even gonna jack you, bro. I used to trap, right? I used to have this one homie. He was a lame. But hey, man, lames try to become cool. At some point, they make their way up there. I don't know how. When I say he was a lame, he was a cool dude when he was a normal guy. But when he started becoming like a trap star guy, he was eagled. When I say eagled, I'm a EGOED, not eagled in the sky like we fly. Real talk. So fool, I'm the trap star, brother. I'm really making the trips, bro. I'm the plug. You start doing your thing, but you jumped in late. I've been doing this. But I rock with you because you rock with my cuz. And I hold you down. So you like, yeah, I've been doing this woo woo. So fool, I'm pulling up on you with the best than you have. So when I pull up on you, you know what you've been doing? I used to come over here. You never used to do this silly shit. Because I consider this silly shit, bro. When I come over here with my homie, you take your shirt off. You in the crib with your shirt off, bro. You never used to have your shirt off. You got money on the table. You got 2 pistols on the table. You doing all this funny Scarface shit. You know what I mean? But you not like that for real. So my homie Peep, my homie, he like, man, he sweet, bro. He like, why yes, I had niggas running here. I'm like, nah, don't do that. He cool. He just feeling himself right now though. But it's like, damn, I'm thinking it's the money why this man doing all this corny shit. Cause you never was like this, bro. But it's like, I can't fuck with him. Because somebody like that is like, they don't look at themselves as the same person because however little money they got or whatever. And it's like, bro, I don't care if you got $1 billion, you better still treat me the same, fool. Well, I'm not jacking you. You could have $1 billion, you try to treat me bad, nigga. We ain't cool, bro. I'm done. So I don't care about the $1 billion, bro. Like, who cares? Be smooth. Especially if you got a Billy, you not supposed to be tight all weird. You supposed to be laid back, composed. It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, all right. If somebody tweaking you, you got a Billy, you just be like, all right, for sure. I'm gonna holler at you. That's it. You don't gotta be like, you're worthless. I have $1 million, and nah, you got a milli. You could literally dub that right there. Like, yo, all right, for sure, no worries. Done. That person gonna try to contact you more than you gotta contact them, but it's not like that, bro. People with money sometimes they just bad characters. They had we supposed to be some of the most peaceful guys, right? Exactly. The one, but it's dog, it don't be set up like that, bro. It'd be like, I have $1, 100,000, millionaire, billionaire, you know what I mean? Like it don't never be like, yeah, it don't even matter, man. We good. Let's get up out of here. We get in the car like, come on, YS, you just let that happen? Yeah, brother, we're millionaires, bro. We don't gotta partake in this shit. We're good. Like that. That's how it's supposed to be. But it's not like that. So you think I'm gonna be impressed that you have $1 million, but you talk to me like I'm a POS and I'm just supposed to be there because you got $1 million? Bro, that's gonna piss me off. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't care about your millie. I don't gotta be your homie at all. Keep the millie. Me being around more than a millie, because I know you're gonna be sad even if you got $1 million, you ain't got a real friend. It's real. You're gonna think about me forever. But you could never be cool with it with your boy because you got $1 million, you like, man, he's trash. Without the millie, I was a golden ticket, you heard? Like freaking like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory, you feel what I'm saying? Golden ticket right here. You got the millie now, it's like, shoot, YS, shoot. YS. I know no YS. Rowdy, they be like, Rowdy. Who's Rowdy? I don't know anyone named Rowdy. All the time they were like, this with you, but they got that millie. But I don't be liking that. That's superficial, man. That mean you just was waiting to get up and you was pretending the whole time. You never generally really rock with this person. You never was true to them. You know what I mean? If that was the case, you should have just not even linked with this person. Because some people are real, bro. They'll give you the sleeve, the heart, but then it's like, I'm one of the person, I give you my sleeve and my heart, fool. Listen, you only get that shit once, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The president can talk to me, gang. It's like, I believe in principles. Because I look at it like a job opportunity. Everybody want to interview, right? When you go there, you're going to say all the right things, right? Boom. When you get the job, what do you do then? People get lazy. They don't show up for work. So it's like, all right, this opportunity is once in a lifetime. So you're not getting this shit twice. I'd never be the same twice. This is not a video game. It's like you got one chance to show you really want to keep this. You feel me? That's how it should be, man. Don't be letting people play with you like that, man, in the sense of like, oh, they can come be weird and then y'all just gotta be cool because you lonely and make you look desperate. If you stand on certain principles, it's like you just not going for certain stuff. Like, all right, cool. I ain't jacking you. It is what it is. Boom. Move on. Because there's so many people in the world that respect principles. They respect morals. I had a Mexican dude. This was the coldest Mexican dude I ever had. I had a lot of black customers, bro. They was very unappreciative, bro. The Mexican dude stayed in my building. Sometimes he hit me after work. He like, Migo, I need some of that. Are you home? I'm like, yeah, soon. So one day he had me waiting for like at least 10 minutes before I had to go to work. You know what he did? He gave me an extra 20. I'm like, what's this for? He's like, my friend, your time is currency. Besides, I want to show you that I value our relationship. So I don't want to think I'm playing with you. What? Damn. This how he coming. He don't have no connectivity with me, no history, no nothing. But he's letting me know I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. This is to keep our a relationship good. You feel me? I'm like, nah, this man, he coming super chill. This is ill. This how I should be looking at things. Cause a lot of time people have you waiting for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and they come like, oh yeah, well, yes, man, you know, I had a lot going on, man, but I ain't gonna lie, I only came with like $25, brother. Damn, you had me waiting for 25 minutes and you got $25, but you made me slide with a seven ball special. You playing with me, fam. Why? Is there no respect? Is it because we have history? But this is how people play with you, knowing what they can get away with. And it's like, man, that's true, man. I'm just not gonna have a confrontation about something. I don't want to do too much expression, bro. Don't be doing too much expression out there. What do I mean? Like, yo, bro, unless you talking to like a 5-year-old, you gotta stop wasting your breath trying to express how you feel to a grown person older than you or around your age, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense. Have you thought about what I'm saying, bro? Somebody do some shit to you, and then it's like you gotta tell this motherfucker like what they did was wrong, but they got knowledge and common sense, and they old enough, so they not even hearing you because they not even up there. When I say they're not up there, it's like they mind not able to believe that their actions are weird or wrong. So you expressing that, bro, is kind of pointless. It's pointless, gang. It's like, let that shit ride. Just know how to move. All right, yo, there's somebody I can't really fuck with like that. I could here and there say hi, but I can't have a conversation with them like that. I can't do business with them like that. Bro, it's a lot like the Offset situation. A lot of people should have known they couldn't do business with Offset. Offset probably had multiple situations with those people where he did dirty, weird shit. But they were like, yo, that's Offset, man. Like he's the Migos. They kept going, but in a sense, I'm just telling you, bro, like whatever principles and morals you say you're gonna abide by, bro, it's okay to kind of have people abide that if they want to rock with you. Otherwise, you playing yourself. Do you feel what I'm saying? You playing yourself, bro. You're playing yourself for somebody that genuinely don't want to rock with you anyways. Because anybody want to rock with you, they gonna follow your principle. What I mean, like, let's say I tell all 6 of y'all come to the crib, but when y'all come to the crib, y'all gotta take your shoes off. Respectfully, the ones that rock with me gonna take their shoes off. It's gonna be a couple people that's gonna walk in with their shoes on because they don't got respect. I gotta kick their ass out. Y'all looking like, but why yes, they came with us. But y'all took y'all shoes off because that was the rules, the requirements. They ain't take their shoes off because they don't rock with me enough and they don't have respect to do that. That's the cutoff. I don't gotta be like, yo, man, I'm gonna fight you, dog. Take your shoes off of my bruh. Nah, bro, that's a waste, bro. The archetype so cold, we just got dubbed there like, hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna need y'all to slide out, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you in a second, lock the door. How long they gonna be at the door? Maybe for a minute, they gonna leave. But they gonna be like, damn, why you think YS kicked us out? Somebody gonna figure it out like, dog, you see everybody took their shoes off, man. Everybody, man, YS, we don't rock with him anyway. That's why we didn't take our shoes off. Problem solved, right? They ain't here. I sent them away. They don't vote with me anyway. That's why they didn't take their shoes off. It's simple communication, bro. I'm telling you. Because Bro, y'all go to people where every day is people that y'all don't fuck with. They don't fuck with y'all, but y'all still pretend to be cool. What are we doing? What are we doing? You can keep it cordial, like, hey, that's cool, but all that, yeah, how was your winter? How was your weekend? But that shit's a dub, fool. Do you get extra dollars for doing that? No. You more than likely getting a confrontation with this person you talking to anyways. Talk to the person that's like, yo, I brought you some snacks. They bring you snacks every week. You feel me? When you in a situation that's stressful, they be like, yo, don't worry about it. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like talk to them. You talking to a mother that don't rock with you. Y'all gotta fake be cool. For what? It's not a movie, man. It's real life. Y'all gonna be cordial. Hey. All right, you take care. You take care. Smooth. But oh, how was your weekend? No, that's not necessary, bro. You wasting your energy. Yo, fight night Frank. But I hope this kind of is relatable to some of y'all, man, because we do this every day. We talking to people that hates us, that do weird stuff, that don't like us, but we play into that. We gotta fake be cool type shit. Nah, you could be cordial. I mean, hey, bye. Take care. Minimal. You feel me? Cause you wasting your time. I'm telling you, like, you're not even supposed to be talking to them anyway. That's why stuff always go left. That's why something weird always happens. You're not supposed to be talking to them. You know what I mean? You supposed to be ignoring that person and talking to the one that really rock with you. It's an old lady at my job. She really rock with me, fam. She bring me super-sized Cheetos every week, gang. I'm trying to get away from eating these. She got another bag in the closet for me today. She like, why, yes, you want these? I'm like, nah, hold on to that. Hold on to those. But I told her, I'm like, yo, I rock with you. She's like, yeah. I'm like, cuz, you want me to have snacks here and you want me to be focused. I appreciate that. So I come in there, I talk to her every day before she leave for her shift. I'm like, how was your day? It was cool. Oh, okay. Hopefully they ain't give you a hard time in here. All right, you have a smooth rest of your day. The other people be hating that I talk to her like that because they wish that was them. But they don't care about me like that. They just want to talk to me to feel good. This lady makes me feel good. You get what I'm saying? She like, don't spend your money. You know why she's buying me the Cheetos? Because I was buying a small bag every day. She like, don't spend your money today. One day she's like, I got a surprise for you, YS. I'm like, what? Like, don't spend your money on that today. This is for you. I'm like, damn, for real? They start bringing it every week. Ain't nobody over there doing that shit. They just went by, hey, YS, how are you, man? To feel cool. Like, they not really looking out for me. They not really caring on that level. So it's like, all right, hold on. I mean, I could be cordial with these fools, but I ain't putting mad energy into them. I'm going to do it with the older lady who really rocks with me and brings me the Cheetos. She really got my back. She be like, damn, I don't even know why they got you outside, like shit like that. Trying to stand up for your boy. I'm like, it's cool, just let it rock. You know, but this the people that matter, man. I don't know about y'all. Y'all folks are the ones that don't matter. Those folks there to sabotage you. They just want to get enough information from you, how you slip up, and they be like, yes, got that on them. I can use that. Now I'm telling you, like, it's like agents trying to talk to you. You see it? It's like in the Matrix, there was people that would be trying to like interact with Neo for a certain reason to get info or energy from him. He said that's the co-worker you want to work with. Exactly. But even then, friends, the same thing. It applies to friends, family, it's the same thing. Like, the ones that really got your back, those are the ones that matter, bro. None of them other folks matter. They don't care. They just there to get something. Or people that's coming off the strength for you, like going out their way for you, Steph. Like, yo, Steph, man, I just got this for you because I feel like, you know, it might be something you need while you at work or whatever, or doing this at home. That person really thinking like, damn, Steph is a good person, man. Let me do something nice. All them other people, they just want to talk to Stephanie Nicole because she smells good. You know, or talking to Stephanie Nicole makes Beth at work jealous. Silly shit like that, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. It'd be silly stuff like that, or it's gonna make Bob jealous if Brandon talks to Stephanie in front of Bob. But Brandon might not even like Stephanie. He just wants to piss off Bob. Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. That's how it be. And I'll be looking like, yo, bro. You know the meme of the peanut, the rat walking into his house? That's me right there in those moments, like, okay, it's time to leave. Nah, no cap, like, yo, bro, I don't got time for this BS. What is this? Yo, double A, what's up? She like, right, Miss Nicole know exactly what I'm talking about. There's people in there like that. They probably didn't want to talk to Stephanie Nicole. She smell good. She look good. They want to piss off Sandra in the bankrupt department. Roddy know what I'm talking about, man. People be vampires, man. Forget Dracula. Human look, you know what I mean? They trying to suck your energy somehow, man, and they gonna do different ways. He said they just all over the place. Nah, I'm telling you, just like I said, just focus on who to interact with, man, because it's a prime time where there's a lot of vampires out there, and the vampires they come weird, bro. They come subtle, they come smooth, they come like, yo, Rowdy, man, what's up, man? You cool? You're like, yeah, I'm cool, man. Okay, Rowdy, that's what's up, man. It's a slow day at work today and shit like that. Oh man, he's like, y'all have a cool little convo. Then Rowdy eating his lunch, and then dude just come, snatch Rowdy lunch. And Rowdy like, yo, bro, you got it. That's my food. Why you playing with my food? I was like, oh, my fault, Rowdy, my fault. Shit like that. He said, then here taking care of they problems overly. Yeah. So it's kind of like, bro, those people are widows, bro. Stay away from them. Cause why would I play with Rowdy like that? Me and Rowdy just had a cool convo. Like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? But that's why you can't black out, because that is the mission. That is the goal. That right there. What you just said is the goal. Is like that right there. Cause it's like the person that's a vampire, they know how strong you are. I don't know how. It's like these mugs got Captain Ginyu glasses on, and it's always calculating your strength. Rowdy is on 3,000 energy. We need that. We need that. Rowdy's, oh my God, Rowdy's energy is on 10,000 today. We need that. We need that. Oh my God, Rowdy's on 20,000 energy today. We really need that. And depending on the level of your energy, fool, like the intensity on how weird this person might be, how odd, strange, off they might be, is gonna be excelled or consistent. So they always, bro, that Dragon Ball Z is really, bro, it's real. It's real Captain Genyus out here that's observing your power source, bro. They like that shit calculating. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's like, and they want that. They want to get a little bit of it, just a tiny bit, man. Just a little fix, bro. Like they can just argue with you or disagree or rub your shoulder or pat your back. You ever meet the people that just randomly want to touch you? You don't know these mugs. They randomly want to touch you. Y'all ain't even cool. None. And you looking like, yo, you good? That's the vamps. I'm telling you, those are some of the vamps right there. You know what I'm saying? John Jones. Yo, Roddy, you got haters in here coming after you now, man. Hey, but I told you earlier, man, if you ain't got no opponents, you're not doing God's work. He said, bro, I just got a shock like my spine sat you for real, for real. But yeah, it's people that you always met that just want to touch you like randomly. Like you might be at the Cup Foods, and a random motherfucker just touch your shoulder like, I'm sorry. Hey, buddy, excuse me. Like, hey, yo, gang, are you good? That ain't the real John Jones, is it? He just was drinking and driving. Is not right to nine. You know he's drinking and driving. He's gonna beat up a civilian. He bugging out. He said, "Oh, his advisor, in a millionaire retires." I don't know what you talking about, man. This ain't even a real John Jones. He wouldn't be on here. I got a buddy of my man Roddy, man. He'll fold you. He folded you, fake John Jones. You get folded, brother. Straight up. Watch out. You feel me? Roddy, man, listen. One thing I want you to do is protect yourself. Because listen, if you got a little bit of shine, you're gonna have the spiritual vampires attack you consistently. So I don't know what you experience in real life, but it seems like you going up right now. So be wary of what we discuss and move accordingly. Cause low key right now on a live, it's always somebody coming at your neck, man. You know, so I'm sure in real life it's like that too. So just be smooth, man. You know what I'm saying? Be smooth. John Jones. John, really? He said, you got to Google that, man. You missed the line, man. Bron Smash, what's up? What up, Bron Smash? What up? You're ready to die. You see why you ain't got to waste your energy? You just seen a prime example. My man know exactly what that is. You feel me? You see what he just said? He said, I just turned it on. Roddy, that's why I said, bro, you gotta just peep. Once you peep, you avoid. You peep, avoid, peep, avoid, peep, avoid. The game is avoidance, man, because it's not time to really crush them. You know what I'm saying? It's not that time. So we peep, avoid, man. We still waiting on the right time to smash them. It's not now. You feel what I'm saying? This is real stuff I'm saying. It's not the time. You know what I mean? Guys told me it's not the time. He said, facts, don't fall in the pitfall. Avoid the rocks. Yeah, avoid the rocks until we get to our destination. And then once we get to our destination, that's when the battle will begin. The battle is not now. Right now is all prep, bro. You know what I'm saying? All prep. Right now is prep, Roddy. Prep. He said it's always the time. Nah, we always on God's time. God decides the time. If man decided the time, there would have been a lot of issues with a lot of things because things can be rushed. Only God knows the exact time, man. Just pedals in the path. Yeah, man. I just avoid all the pedals in my path. They literally be jumping back in the path, but I still gotta avoid them. You feel what I'm saying, Roddy? And in doing this, I'm learning like this is the archetype that's needed, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is an archetype I gotta master. When I say master, I gotta master this archetype each and every day. Every day, each and every day. You feel me? So you do the same thing over there. My boy Nose Broken said the end is near. Man, we don't know yet, bro. We gotta see when it comes. Yo, Steph, shout out to Stephanie Nicole, man. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's a little late nights on the 3 a.m. Oh my gosh, y'all see that comment? Steph, you pulled the right time to dip out, man. He said this. Yes, sir. Networking with life and connecting with life when you playing on the controller on Steph. But I love y'all, man. Love you, CJ, man. Shout out to Roddy the Don, Roddy the Dead, man. Shout out to Jim Jones, man. You know what I'm saying? You could help your family, bro. Listen, man, put your shirt first. Put yourself first sometime, John Jones. You can't do everything, man. Your family will forever drain you. At some point, they gotta stand on their own, you know, or at least make the most out of the help you've given. And then sometimes it has to be a limit of help because too much good, it makes you a source that you cannot say no. Once you say no, all H breaks loose. You feel me? God is the only one who wins, man, in the end. Only God wins in the end, bro. No, nose broken, so I'm sorry to break it to you, man. I just had to break the news to nose broken. That probably broke his nose. He came on here lying like he was Pinocchio, giving the lost art of war. Come on, man. Who told you what the result was? You can go and ask the true master. He already saw it before. The creator played it for him when he was close to him. That was before he departed. But all the hatred and jealousy agreed that the throne that he wanted filled his heart. So he created everything else. He went and started to assemble these pieces together like it was Noah's Ark. But in the end, all the people that he led astray, telling he was going to save them, in reality, he don't even got the power to save himself because he been banished, locked away. It's so many pieces like a Zodiac Necros. They try and put into play. But this ain't Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a real life duel. I could break it down to you on how this shit gonna play out, but you don't look like the type that stayed in school. You was reading comics and books. You was all about looks. You was the type on the corner talking to the drunks, trying to get information from the crooks. Not to say some was smart, but they probably played you, son. Listening to motherfuckers with not intelligence and DOD, that made you dumb. He said they know, will know why the NYS done slap your girl. He hurt your nose, you know what I mean? That boy came with Pinocchio. Listen, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all the best, man. No one can do nothing, man. We one of them ones, man. You feel me? And y'all a special crowd, man. Y'all one of the best, man. Even the ops come in here, we defeat them all. It's like it's too much energy for them to withstand it. So keep being good out there, fool. It's tough. Know how to deal with the energy vampires. They're everywhere. It's all about avoid, peep, avoid. Because like I said, you don't got time to express yourself to somebody that's your age that you expect to have the same knowledge or better about how weird they're being. It's like you're talking to a bot, a war. So y'all take care, man. Y'all enjoy the night. We stayed up pretty late, man. Yeah. I'm gonna do it all night live for y'all. I'm gonna see how late we stay up for real. But like that, look, it's just busting out off on the dip. But nah, listen, like that, man, I gotta be out of here. I got one more day to crank. Tomorrow's a special day, man. I gotta be all the way tuned in, tapped in, fully focused, man. I'm not gonna lie for you. You know what I mean? Roddy Sound be there for them hours. WW, I'm proud of you, brother. I wish you the best. Keep doing well for real, man. And you one of the chosen ones. Just knowing a lot of the things that I even mentioned is like you've been through the refinement and God has touched you, bro. So get in on this wide tool. You feel me? It's your calling, brother. But I love y'all all, man. Listen, I suck at doing this. I always do this every time. I say the same thing over and over and over while you even in a live, fool. It's crazy, but nah, for real, I'm gonna end a live though. Y'all all have a great night, man. We'll be back tomorrow night. And like that.